Miss Brown's over there talking to Leonard right now.
He said that I got into that program on my back. Joke's on him because my go-to position is doggy style.
Gary isn't the one you need to get over. It's Robin.
You are just as delusional as your sister.
You was about to skip town because you're the one who stabbed Gary. I saw you, Hayden!
That Hudson clown, he has my power of return. You're gonna help me, aren't you? It's you and me, Gary. To the bitter end.
Yo, what's good, everybody, and thank you for tuning in to another Tyler Perry Sistas review. If this is your first time coming to my channel, welcome. If you are a returning family member, then you already know what it is and what it always will be. Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell somebody to tell somebody if you choose to. But if not, just sit back, relax while we get into this messy thing. Now, this is the end credits trailer breakdown for episode 18 entitled War to Roses. Danny, I need you to be so for real right now. She's about to be asked out without a job, and no one cares about which sexual position is her go-to. Danny and Tony have become two peas in a shriveled up pod. Now, Tony tries to act as if he's so mature, yet he doesn't have the sexual discipline to keep his penis in his pants for an 8-hour shift. Now, I understand, things happen, I ain't judging. But if it happens once or twice, but this has become a way of living for these two. And I'm like, Tony, I'm sure your office is next to someone else's office. And I'm sure people have heard you guys. It's a mess. It's a mess. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. Like, I understand, Danny is dealing with what she's dealing with revelations of who she is as an individual and the traumas that she has, pushed to the side or have chosen to ignore. And they're all coming out. I get that. But girl, be for real right now. You really about to lose your job up here playing. Now, moving right on along. Andy, baby, grab your purse and go. And writers, y'all go to hell. Why is it being presented that Andy and Robin were so in love? I must have missed those episodes. They were never a couple. He's just another man who Andy opened her legs for. He just so happened to be the owner of the law firm that she works for. And they're trying to paint this picture as if Robin is the one she needs to get over. Please, y'all. Please. And I just want to say, writers, y'all did a piss poor job at presenting those emotions to us. I know for me, never once has Andy given that she cared about Robin. She's never given that her heart was pricked by him in any way. She enjoyed the moves that he can make on her behalf, but that's about it. She enjoyed his connections with the court. She enjoyed his connections with, higher individuals in law enforcement and things like that when she had to bail out or get Zach out of jail, Fatima out of jail several times to get Maurice and Sabrina. There are so many things that Robin has done for Andy when it has come to servicing her friends when they have partaken in criminal activity. Okay, so I've never even imagined Andy being in love with Robin, Andy having these deep feelings for Robin, and even the way that they presented Robin's emotions to us when he came back on the scene, for him to be in love with Andy, for him to be so enamored with her and pulled in by her. What? I just think they did a horrible job at showing that. If you wanted us to believe that Andy had any type of emotional feelings for Robin, then it needed to be shown to us. Robin having sex with Andy, it was what it was. It was never presented to me as if these were individuals who were so in love and just couldn't get enough of each other. So moving on, we see Tamara, and she confesses that she saw Hayden stab Gary. I don't give a damn. I don't give two damns who stabbed Gary. I don't give two damns if it was Hayden. I don't give two damns about Tamara. They really did a disservice with that character. And I know a lot of people had, their own feelings about Tamara when she popped up on the scene. She was a gold digger. She's sleeping with, Hayden for money and stuff like that. But, and that's true, she was. But I loved how they were, writing her character, because we really couldn't tell if she had really fallen for Hayden or if he was just a pawn in her game. And I loved that. I thought they did a great job with that. I don't know the actress's name, but I thought she was playing the role of Tamara so beautifully. She was doing what needed to be done. baby girl was given what needed to be gave. And the way that they've done her character now, and I'll get more into that once I close out with, this particular review. But we see we see Hayden, and Hayden appears at the hospital to help Gary. And Gary reveals to Hayden that Hudson has power of attorney and he needs help. That's pretty much what that was. And to be honest, like I said, so this was all that happened in the credits preview, which was absolute horrible. It was absolutely horrible to me. And I feel like this is what happens at the end of every season, probably with the exclusion or the exception of seasons 1 and 2. The episodes feel like they are just thrown together with no type of flow to them. And I think this has happened, like I said, besides seasons 1 and 2, this happens every time we have about 4 or 5 episodes left in the season. The episodes really don't make sense. There's no flow to them. And the writers, I really try to give grace because I know people are sensitive about their craft and sensitive about what they do. And like I said, I understand you cannot expect Broadway at the circus, and I get all of that. But still, don't just throw stuff together. Don't just change storylines. Don't bring these people in and get people, excited about their characters only to be let down. And this is something that is just not with these writers. It's been happening since Tyler Perry was the only person writing for this show. So that's just what it is. But I wanted to continue to be consistent. But this particular, like I said, this in the credit trailer, it really didn't give. It felt like y'all could have gave way more than what y'all did in this preview here. Because really, what the hell? I'm really looking forward to the end of season 8. I'm looking forward to the end of season 8 because, baby, this has been a wild, chaotic ride. All right? And I need to get off this roller coaster for a few months. You know what I'm saying? I'm still going to talk about Sistas, but I just don't want to watch it. Only for my babies, Aaron and Karen. But that's a whole nother story. But thank you guys for listening. Until next time, I will holler at y'all later. And y'all be safe out there. One.